Hi, welcome back to Comicbook Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. It's Saturday night, so it's a late edition, but Brian had things to do because, unlike me, he has a life. Say hi, Brian. You got to speak up a little bit because in the last recordings, you can barely hear your sound. Not that you have to scream at me, but you got to use your big boy voice.
I gotta use
So,
my big boy voice. All right, you got it.
you got it. Thank you. Okay, so we'll see how this recording sounds. They still weren't able to hear you, so we are back to direct challenges, and you're like, I'm tired of watching Brian whoop your butt every time. That is true, but we are going to be talking about the current state of Ultimate Masters and what to expect the current value of the box. Because most people have the impression that that box is the EV value is over $400. And I don't think it's there anymore. Brian, what have you heard about the estimated value of this box?
Well, I mean, with all new sets, you have a dip in all the prices. I know that one of the main things that people have really been saying has been that the that in Mythics alone, you're probably assuming that they stick with like the average of three to like four.
Yeah,
You're looking at least $100 ish, depending on what you pull, right? But assuming
yeah.
you pull the lowest value mythics, you're still looking at close to at least a third of what you put into it. But then I think the big challenge with it is that you just have such a big dip in the price fluctuation, right? Since there's a set coming out, it's just going to drag down all of the value, or at least I mean you can already tell with like Lily of the Veil, which went down from like what 100 to close to like 60.
Is she low as a 60? That's
Yeah, she was. I think last I saw, she was about like 66.
all right. So I'm on TCG player, and we're currently waiting for you to accept. And I hit it from high to low. So the highest card right now, you're right, Lily of the Veil on TCG player, Bad Monsters Games has it for 67.62, shipping included. Frogtown Hobbies is 67.63. The MTG place, and I'm just mentioning these places. I do not endorse, nor have I used any of these people, so I can't tell you whether you should go or not. But they're looking at 50,000 sales, 50,000 sales, 25,000 sales, so they're not a fly by night operation. But MTG place is 66.66. Somebody here make a deal with the devil that they sell out. So Karn, 64.35 average market price. Average market price for Lily is 70. Tamagorth is 59, close to 60. Same thing with Snapcaster, 57.85. And Cavern of Souls, 55. Noble Hierarch, 50. And then it drops to Caracas down to 36. And Engineer's Explosive at 36. Of those cards that I just mentioned, the one I see being the lowest, not the lowest, but the one that's not going to gain value as quickly as I think it's going to stay around its price, maybe go up 10 more dollars, is going to be Caracas. Because Noble Hierarch's going to go back up because what's this, their second printing? Besides the
No,
Judge Foil or
yeah,
promo.
besides the judge, and then the last printing that they did.
So this is their third. I mean,
Yeah,
forget the Judge promo because we're talking about
but
what's actionable, what's acceptable or actionable to people.
right, and it depends too because it is a master set, and this one's fairly expensive, so it's not like it's also going to reach a ton of folks, you know.
Yeah. Explosive engineers is gonna, come back. Same thing with Cavern of Souls, um, and definitely Snapcaster Mage and Lily and Karn. I think Tamagorth is probably going to stay around where it's at currently. I mean that's my opinion. And not in my opinion in the sense that I'm some kind of expert. More is what I've been hearing from other people.
Yeah, I mean, Goif has just been reprinted so many times now in the modern sets. and it's not seeing necessarily like a ton. I mean, it sees plays in modern. I think you'll always see play in modern, but it's not the same as what it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Um, and so there's been reprinted. It went from what being like a $200 card about 4 years ago to now just about a $50 card.
Yeah, and I think it's going to hold around that price. Maybe go up to 60, maybe 65, under 70. But um, I feel that they finally have reprinted it enough to keep the price low, which is, from what I'm hearing, from these other channels, is what ultimately Wizards wants to do. They don't want the price to be so high that it takes most people out of the market. So, hey, you didn't
Yeah,
swing at me
and
that turn?
nope.
Why not?
I missed the land drop.
That's
You
some
have that.
BS. Look, I was supposed to block with Goblin, Creator Maker, and then kill the other one. And then you be tapped out, and then I do like 2 damage with goblins. It was gonna be great.
No, I'm holding back. Mine
No,
was
that
three.
was not cool. All right.
And
Well,
but
like,
I will say though, Mana Vault is dropped down to like $30, and so has the Demonic Tutors, Emrakul, and Dark Depths,
yeah.
which were like, just looking at Dark Depth. Dark Depth was like $50. So some of the cards that we used in Commander or even Legacy have dropped down a lot.
Um, what I noticed too is that they were talking about back to basics, and there were some cards that, because this is what their second reprint, is back to basics one of them. Did I remember that correctly?
Mm, I'll have to double check.
But I know what you're talking about with Mana Vault, and some of these cards um, has lost their value because they got reprinted. I know Demonic Tutor was a card that my niece. Now you need to block both these goblins. Do you have me, Brian?
Hell no, I'm not blocking.
So my cousin, she asked me because she likes to collect Magic the Gathering. She and her brother played, but they don't really have anybody else to play with. But she likes collecting the cards, and she showed me a Demonic Tutor. And oh, what the hell is that crap? I got a response to that. Yeah, take that, zombie. Um, she was asking me whether I should hold that or sell it. And I told her that she should hold it right now because everybody's going to be selling it. And I think it's going to go up in price just a little bit. But I think it should be in a long term. It's something you should hold. You agree or disagree with that statement?
No, yeah, for sure. And I think we've seen that, especially with modern cards. But the tutor cards have always been like absolutely loved. Like they're used in every commander deck.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe they go down in price now, but in at least a year or two, you're going to see them start going back up to normal.
that's what I was telling her. I was like, there's another format that's EDH. So, people love that. Um, So I told her to hold on to that, and then I looked at everything else she had, and I was like, "Yeah, you better, just put all this stuff up for sale." Then she was talking about selling it to maybe her local game store, and then I was like, you're going to take at least 50%, and I don't know how well you know that store, but you might even take more. Not every store is cool. Like PFC Games, located in Edmonds, Washington. Come on down, check it out for your Magic the Gathering and tabletop miniature games needs. Yeah, you like that segue?
Yeah, that was beautifully done.
That was, thank you.
You you
I'll
so
tell you
much
what's
it.
beautiful now. This beatdown you're about to get if I get one more land.
Oh my goodness, I am struggling.
Yes, you
I'm trying to
are.
find.
Oh, did you just
Believe it
pay
or
more
not,
life?
I had no choice. I literally have no choice.
Oh, what the hell is this? I don't need your shenanigans. I get one more land, and you know what? I'm just letting you know right now. Oh, what the hell? No, that ain't cool. All
I'm
right,
letting you know
well,
right now that I am desperate for land.
okay. Well, watch this. This is to show you that I don't even give a damn about you killing. my Legion War Boss.
Damn, you don't give a crap about nothing.
Yep, because I'm getting in 4 damage. So go ahead, kill him.
Oh, I will.
Oh, you will. You do that. Oh, look who's back.
God damn it.
And I didn't even drop him on the combat. So yes, that was a punt because I still could have got one more in. But now I'm just asserting or flexing my dominance over Brian in this game. Emrakul, here's another one. He's gonna bounce back, not as much because he's reprint. This is what his third reprint or his third
Yeah, but
print.
it depends on how modern goes. Like the cards who's holding their value right now are the modern cards.
Yeah,
Cards that are used in modern, not legacy. So Emrakul is used through the breach.
yeah.
Right now, through the breach hasn't been like on the forefront. It's always been kind of in the middle. So, but yeah, Emrakul is definitely one of those cards that's always used.
Celestial Colonnade. I sold a playset of these. What was the high on them? Like 70, 80 bucks it hit? Somewhere around there?
Man,
Because I know I sold them to PFC Games. You know the location, people. And you know what time they're open. Because I'll tell you when they're not open. They are not open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. Wait a minute, what the hell? That ain't cool. I'm trying to pitch PFC Games and talk about their hours when they're closed, and you just closed the life of Legion Warboss. Like he's in the books.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Yeah, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. This is who I was waiting for. I know you got one removal, but ask me if I care. No, I do not care. Aha. The only thing I care about is getting your life total down. You need a sweeper. You need that, kill all the 3, converted mana cost 3 or lower. It's either that or it's game. It's a game, bro. That ain't gonna help you. That ain't gonna help you.
Man, missing those land drops was hurting.
Okay, so you've got 2. Watch this, people. And, when you watch the playback on this, Brian, you're just gonna realize you were never in the game. Never in this game. Look at that, people. Double Legion boss, double Siege Gang Commander. So, I'm just going to swing with everything. And you take it, Brian. None of this is quitting. You take that damage. He's still going to do damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get. They interrupt a good game. GG's. Yes. But there's nothing you have except your shame. What a stall move was that, BS? I don't believe that, people. Oh my god. If you better not come back to win on this game. So people.
This is funny though, isn't it?
It is, because if you got that? No, my commander will still live. So even if you do that one board wipe, I don't care. Yeah. Really? This is the route we're gonna go? Okay.
I'll let you swing out. That was the feedback, was I'm not letting you swing out, so here you go.
Why do I gotta do this the hard way? Hey, first of all, let me say good game again. Look at this. Respond to that. Oh, I love this goblin deck that I'm slowly building up. Slowly.
I need a rematch with the zombie deck where we're not missing our land drops.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Go back. Challenge. Direct challenge. Boom. Another card is Ancient Tomb. That's 2487. I don't know if the reprint, if it's going to go. I mean, all these cards are going to go back up within a year. Some of them within 3 months, 6 months. But how much they go back up is the question, you know. And for those of you who are kind of like speculating and trying to figure out what cards to hold and what cards to sell, um, I would hold if if I get a Lily or Karn or Snappy, you're gonna want to hold on to those, and just wait for the value on them to go back up. Because
Yeah, because
Wizards has already announced that they're not going to do another Masters reprint. So they're just gonna call it Modern Staples. But either way,
they basically are.
I
There's
mean, I
there's
think they're
no
gonna give it a year's break, let the mob quiet down, and then they need to go back and figure out how they can justify, you know, that suggested retail price. I mean, everybody went livid, and I didn't get mad at it. I just kind of just shook my head because I was like, wow, there are some really greedy. I'm trying to keep this PG-13, so I'm going to say scumbags, and that's what I thought that move was. Because that means that the suggested retail price for packs were close to $14, and right now they're still holding close to that because you can currently buy them on TCG Player for 12. Um, my suggestion is to buy off of eBay from a reputable seller, where you just wait for a coupon and save up your eBay bucks and you just buy it that way. That way you can get a box for. Sometimes they do what, 10%? Sometimes 20%?
Yeah, I think I've seen the 10%
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, every now and then you'll get a 15, but it depends. But it's usually 10%. But
Yeah,
that means you're saving $20 off of, a 250, 260, $270 box. Uh, Let me respond to that. Oh, bye.
oh, you think you're so cool.
That's so cool. Woo. Hey man, last time we recorded, you were Ric Flair and me, so woo! So Ulamog, the Infinited, what I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gyre, Gyra. Oh, I can't let this guy live. Why would you play something that I can just do this? Well, first I'm gonna swing, and then you're gonna take two, or you're just gonna block it and I take the damage because you know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because we know exactly what you're going to do. There was no guess.
There is no. And
Here we
might as well play
go.
that out because you're dropping 2-2, so ain't much I can do about that. Hmm. Okay, so here's a move I'm going to do that I normally don't do. Now, Brian will probably disagree with me, but nobody is going to give you the cards right now. Now, some people just do it just to get in that direct damage, but I usually try to hold on to this card until they're at least at 10 to give them an opportunity to think about, do they really want to get in within two lightning strikes ranges. Do you concur, Brian?
That's usually about right.
Oh, I get one more land. Oh, I'm gonna feel some pain.
Oh, look at you, little goblins.
Yeah, I have a feeling you got a little mini board wipe coming, so I'm not gonna drop everything. Take that. Come on, where's your little removal? That is such a good card. I mean,
It's
forget
funny.
the exile, but you get life gain on top of that. Plus, it can hit a planeswalker. That's a perfect utility card. Removal, life gain, bye bye planeswalker. Hmm. Pass turn. I need one more land. Okay, going back to Pyrexian Tower. Now, is this the first time it's been reprinted? Maybe this is the card I was thinking about.
Um,
I believe it was.
Yeah, Back to Basics hasn't been reprinted before,
Okay.
so that was the one that hasn't been reprinted. And
Here comes the Goblin Son.
who are you sending in?
All in.
Damn.
So cautious.
I don't trust you.
Oh, I heard the name Vegas. Oh, okay. I had to wait for you to do that. And that's how it's done, people. Here in Comic Book Gallery, MTG Arena Edition. Brian's like texting me, you know it's only funny when you lose, Joaquin. So stop it.
Exactly. You're supposed to lose.
You're supposed to
Like no
lose.
one watches this because they're like, oh yeah, we want to see you win.
Yeah, nobody wants to see me win. It's sad. Except my little niece, Esperanza. You know what she told me? So on my sketchbook Thursdays, and I also have her for my Patreon page. She's been doing my oh, my dragon. I was supposed to kill you. Um, I use her to, demonstrate what I'm teaching, because my program's set for ages first through third grade, and I have my little niece showing you that if she can do it, your child can do it too. She tells me, oh, she would have said, oh, she would have been sad face uncle on that. That she's going to be a big YouTube star, and then she's going to take all my subscribers, and then I can come on her show. I was
She's
like, oh, that's so.
she's learning the ways.
I was like, oh, that's so cute. I was like, note to self: use my nephew more, who does not have such high ambitions. I was like, what is this? Game of
Don't watch
Thrones?
him.
Oh hell no! That is not cool. Does he have flying? Yeah. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm at 20 life. He's at 7. I'm gonna put him on a clock. See, I don't even care about Goblin Bayonetter because he could do me no good here. Well, I suppose he could, because he'd have to block one. No attacks. I need one more land, Brian. One more land. Or a bolt spell. One of the two. One of the two.
We'll hold off.
Hey, what's this? Hey, how come your creatures don't get plus? Oh no. Okay, I did. All right. Uh, nah, I'm good. Do. Let's see. I only need 3 life, but I'm just gonna pay 4. Has to get you back for the time that you healed yourself. It was like
Damn
50 life, and I was like at negative 33. Pyrexian Altar, I believe, is another card that wasn't. I'm gonna switch decks.
I don't think it's
Uh,
been reprinted in a while.
yeah, that one's 19. Phyrexian Tower is 20. You know, Gadok T-G. How do you pronounce that? Teegeg. Teg. Gadok Teg. Tee, and then he had the G.
Oh, I'm gonna probably slaughter it.
I switched up decks. So he's like 13. I know he saw some play. I've seen him in
Oh yeah, even before he
Commander.
was running at about $20.
Yeah. Vegvine. That Vegvine was a card that was slowly starting to see some value creep up, and then this just killed it. So if you have your play set of Vegvines or you missed the boat on when to sell it, um, just hold on to it. I think this is another card that's gonna creep back up a lot faster than people expect it to. It's seeing some modern play, isn't it, or is it legacy? Like, where's it seeing play? This is why I
I
have
mean, I
Brian on.
usually see it more in Commander, to be honest. I haven't really seen a deck that plays it, but I know. Yeah, I think at this point, selling any of these cards, you're just gonna be selling them at a loss.
Mm. Life from the Loom, modern playable, I believe, right?
Yes, Dredge uses that card.
Yeah, and that was like seeing some value go up, and then this was just like boom. So I switched up from playing goblins to merfolks because Brian can't take goblins. They're just too much for him. Little old goblins.
It was too much.
It was too much.
It was too much. There was too many of them.
There was. Oh, kind of messed up here. I thought I had an island, but I didn't. So I have two forests. So I'm like, this is not good. You do not play merfolks. Want
You
to
know
miss
you're off
your
to a
land
great
drop.
start with your first land drop. After your first land drop, you say, "Oh, I messed up."
I did, and now because normally I would just I would
Oh,
just concede, but I'm gonna have to take this.
oh no, you're gonna do this. No, you're gonna live through this.
Oh man, Jesus help me!
Oh, this is great.
I need one more land, please, please. Lady Luck, I'm sorry I was talking all that smack earlier to Brian.
Oh, oh,
Look what I had to
oh, what
lose.
did you do?
Oh, it's so bad. If I would have got at least another forest, I could have played this card and then, use this card to support it. Oh, that's cold, man.
Yeah.
That is cold. So the other thing I've been noticing is that, excuse me, this is just wrong. I'm not even getting another land. Okay, I don't even have a creature. I have to discard. I can't believe I have to discard this card.
Do it.
Uh,
Do it.
Look at that. That's some BS. If you didn't kill my guy, at least I could have played that. That's cold, man. Normally that's a waste of a spell on a 1/1 merfolk. That's just wrong.
You get it?
This is not even funny. I mean, it's funny for you.
Wow, this is rough. Rough, isn't it?
How are you just getting everything perfect on this game?
I missed the land drop.
This is my fault. I should have realized I needed both my colors.
I battle for the forces of good.
So then why are you battling for Brian? I don't care which one you get. That's just cold. That's even worse. Face like rubbing it in. Oh, I'll give him land.
I know, right? Thank you.
Oh,
This is
thanks. Thanks for my land drop. My tap land. Oh, at least it's a blue source.
But don't call it a comeback, because it's not.
If I come back from this.
You're not, don't worry.
I'm certain of your decision.
Oh, come on now.
So which one do you want to give me?
Oh, it doesn't even matter. Target player life total becomes 1. You get an emblem. You go like you go an eeny, meeny, mighty, mo. Oh, here, you can have that.
Oh, thank
I
you.
like the artwork on it, so that was cool. I don't even know where to come back on. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
You're just no fire, no
You-
steel.
Now I gotta discard a card. This is
Is that
wrong.
great when you see your opponent discard sleep and the removal?
Yeah, there's just, oh, I'm so behind curve. If I was playing goblins, I would already have bolted all this. You're getting all land.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Normally you wouldn't be liking that, but in this situation,
Oh yeah,
No
this situation is actually
fire,
pretty entertaining.
no steel.
yeah.
I'm helping you go through your hand though.
That's so not cool. Oh my god, I don't even know. I need another land. What? No! No, 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 that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
That's not cool.
That's not cool.
Still have their uses.
Just kill me.
I'm not going to kill you.
Just kill me.
There are things worse than death.
This game. Why?
Because Magic the Gathering is bringing justice.
Justice was the first two games for the beatdowns that you've given me from past. Though I have to admit, the very first game that we recorded and I beat you, that was great. Oh, damn. So here's another game that I currently have some cards on my eBay channel. On my eBay site. So if you there's this game called Transformers, the trading card game, and it seems to be doing okay. I mean, it's got some high value cards in there, like Nemesis Prime Dark Clone. That's a $63 card right now. Legendary Bumblebees, a $54 card. Grimlock, the card I sold to Zach. That's a $45 card. So, after a few months, it's been holding up. Did you ever get a chance to play that while I was down there? Or up there?
No, I actually didn't get a chance to play that one yet.
I like the mechanics. I think it's a good game. I mean, first of all, we got the movie Bumblebee coming up, right? Wait a minute, how did that happen? You took my merfolk? With what? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Dude, I don't know what your end game is, but you gotta end this.
You're going to enjoy and live through all of this.
No, I'm not. This is cruel and unusual punishment.
This is justice.
No. But back to the Transformers trading card game. I think it's a really good game for those people who are like myself and Zach, not Zach Jr., hence the name Junior, who are big Transformer fans. And I really enjoyed playing the game. But what I liked about the mechanics were they're somewhat similar to Magic. And Magic tried to make a game to compete with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. And it was that Kaijuro game. It was just garbage. I mean, it just fell apart so quick. Nobody supported it. Nobody cared. So I feel that this could be a good game to at least help people segue into playing Magic the Gathering, because you have a tap effects. You have
No fire.
they don't have enchantments. I think they call them armory effects. Oh man. Alright, yeah. How much land do you have available? Oh, 4 now.
The belligerent needs her crew.
Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to figure out my way to get out of this jam, and I don't see it happening.
Fortunate casualty.
What I'm praying for right now is my internet here at my uncle's place to go out, because it gets glitchy every now and then. That's what I'm praying for. I'm just praying for my screen to freeze up and then be like, sorry, bro.
This is great.
This is not great.
I think I have 3 more Planeswalkers in my deck.
No, man, I don't want to hear that. Ooh, we're at 35 minutes, so we need to be wrapping this up, Brian. So you need to finish this off.
Well, I mean, come at me, bro.
Oh, fine. What do you mean pay for? I did. Why won't it let me cast this card?
I have no idea. It wouldn't let you cast that card?
Yeah, it wouldn't. It like stalled for a second.
I mean, it is still...
It gets glitchy every now and then. I do know that. Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
So. All in at you. For those of you who are new to the channel, hello. And hit the like button. Tell me what you think about the current state of Magic. What you feel about Ultimate Masters. Is it overpriced? Did Wizards take it too far by asking for a suggested retail price of what was the suggested retail price? Like $324, 3 something, right?
Yeah, about 300 something, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. So also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I also do comic book related material Monday through Friday. It can be on any of those days, but usually Thursdays is Sketchbook Thursday because I'm an artist, hence the name Comicbook Gallery, a different way at looking at art. And on Friday and Sundays are the weekends, but I usually do Magic the Gathering content. And when Brian has the time, he will be on here. We'll be discussing Magic the Gathering related topics like Arena, when to let your opponent die.
The true answer is never.
Well, we have to wrap this up. Thank God for time. And that is legit. We are at 37 minutes, folks. I hope you like what you've seen. I hope you've been entertained. And if you made it this far, congratulations. But really, after I beat Brian down twice, most people just say, you know what, I didn't come here to see Joaquin win. And I got the information that I needed for MTG Arena. So, I mean, Ultimate Masters. So they're probably not going to be able to acknowledge this beatdown.
Keep up the pace.
So I'll take that minor victory. And I don't want to see this on your Facebook, Brian. Go check out this video. You have to start it at 17 minutes in.
That's when the fun really begins.
Man, once I start learning how to edit, I'll be putting in clips of like the gladiators, like, "Are you not entertained?" Or showing me suffer.
That's true.
Oh, come on, man. Let's go. What is your... You could have been killing me with 2 points.
No, that just came in.
That was their last turn. All right, now you can kill me next turn.
Yes, I can kill you next turn.
Yes.
It's always a great feeling when your opponent begs for mercy.
Yes. And here on MTG Arena, today's episode, we are learning about sportsmanship and not to taunt your opponent for their misfortune. Of course, that doesn't apply to the first half of the segment when I gave Brian his deservedly beat down. Oh, come on now. There is no need for that. No need for that.
You have no need for cards in your hand.
Shh. It was a bite. A rabbit bite. Look, all you have to do is hit the -10. I go down to 1, and then you kill me.
Don't worry, I know how to play this game. I just wanted to have 6 Planeswalkers.
So you just wanted to show off?
I just wanted to show. I just wanted to show what a Super Friends deck looks like.
Oh, well, you know what? My audience thanks you. Thanks, Brian. You're
Yep.
the
No,
man.
that's what I'm here for.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up now.
Yes,
Oh,
please do.
wait a
So I
second.
hope you enjoyed this episode, and check us out next week.
Everyone is expendable.
And Ultimate Masters comes out next Thursday, right? Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Okay. So I'm talking with my friend Mike at PFC Games. So either I'm going to get it the day of Friday, or I'm going to have it by Saturday. But either way, next week I will be doing a box opening if all goes well. What the? Dude, I'm seriously, I'm going to cut this off. You didn't even do the negative on her.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Okay, no, I'm doing it next turn. It's over.
No, we're going to end it right now.
It's gonna be over.
Oh, my God. Man, I've already did my closing. People are waiting for this video to end.
Look, I just discarded my stuff. I'll make this quick.
Yes, there. I'm done.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Let's please do. And none of activating all the planeswalkers. Because my hand is right now. People are watching this. It is on the concede button. So no more shenanigans.
Let's start by
And
taking
we're off.
you out of the equation.
Did you just give me life? Oh no.
No, I took you down to 1.
No. Okay, there. Now for real, folks. This is it. On behalf of the show, and thanks for Brian for coming on in and discussing Magic with me. Catch you later. You want to give a shout out, Brian, to anybody in particular? Anything?
Oh, my froze.
Your friend who? Like you have friends. And on that note, we'll leave it. Take care, people.